keep your voice down.
Tighnari, everything's spinning. Am I going to die? Tell Mom that I should have listened to her. And tell Suna that I'm sorry for breaking her toy. Tighnari, I heard that.
What happened? Tighnari, is he?
Okay, enough nonsense. You just have a small fever. Take your medication and rest.
Really? Then, can you keep the thing about the toy a secret for now?
No can do. You're a big kid now. Once you've recovered, go and apologize. Keeping secrets to yourself won't solve anything.
Oh.
Hey, let me ask you something. I recall that you're usually pretty healthy. How did you get this sick all of a sudden?
I don't know either. It's different from before. After I got out.
Could it be?
So that's how this whole mess happened. Traveler, Paimon, let's step out for now.
Mr. Forest Watcher, how is my son?
I gave him some antipyretics. Let him rest here for a while. I told him that he would feel better after. His symptoms resemble a fever.
What do we do?
If memory serves, a plant called Vasanti grass can help soothe the mind. A small number grow in arid deserts. They usually look like they're expensive and unable to grow. I'll ask the caravans. Go find Kale, have her prepare medicinal tools and a set of traveling gear for me.
All right.
Contaminated region, huh? Is that why you two are also here?
Yep. Is it a new withering zone?
Doesn't seem like one. Whether you look at the only thing they have in common.
We feel the same.
All right. There's no time to waste. We have to move.
Rise!
Excuse me. I'd like to purchase some Vasanti grass. Do you have...
I'm sorry, Mr.
Closed?
It's a long... They were mechanical... Our caravans had to pull together. All the merchants talked it over and...
I don't get it. If these goods are so important, then why not raising prices won't solve anything?
Mr. Forest Watcher, it's not that we don't... We asked around and apparently we can't keep waiting out here for the thief.
So the bandit hid in the contaminated region. How many people were there in total?
That crook came from the contaminated region.
Nope.
Even if I tell you, you might not believe...
What the heck? The Avidia Forest has creatures like that?
To be honest, it came out of nowhere. We were all shocked.
I see.
Oh, but not only that, but you'll become one of our
Enough. Tell me something that's actually you.
Maybe one. After our goods were stolen, if you're interested, you can...
All right. We'll...
That mechanical crap. 10 of us might not even be able... Didn't the academia ban Our salaries even got slashed because of it.
I heard from the caravanners that there have been a lot of robberies lately, but we don't normally see the mechanical. It only shows up when the caravans are here, and it runs.
You haven't tried capturing it?
We have, but however, we did. It apparently lives in the deepest part. Once its stash grows large.
After the goods were... It turns out that however, the caravan carrying a lot... Whatever the case.
How are things? Did you?
We learned of its behavior, assuming normal operational if I were its owner, but it only goes after me.
Right. It's real.
So you all?
Do you have any more mechanical?
Yes, I still have. Oh.
Under constant external conditions, here's what we know so far. If we have said components, we can lure it out. Well, chatting like this won't.
You're right. We don't have any other options right now. This bag of samples is all yours, Mr. Forest Watcher. If you can get our goods back, the caravans will reward you generously.
We don't need anything in return, but I'll be keeping this bag. I may have We'll also need to borrow a sumpter beast. Our act has.
Oh, yeah. No problem at all.
I'll have to decline that offer. Anyway, we'll use the mechanical components and sumpter beast once it appears, capture.
Don't worry. We're perfect.
Solidify! Burst forth! Advance!
Drop!
Fall in! This! Charge! Stabilize!
Starball!
I'll keep this close.
Looking at the trade routes and the contaminated region's current perimeter, the goods were likely
Then let's get to it. We'll definitely capture that criminal crab.
Okay, we'll start from here and have the sumpter beast with the components on board lead the way. This sumpter beast isn't familiar with us yet, so be calm and take your time with it.
The Sumpter Beast went ahead. Let's keep up with it. Huh? Why'd it stop?
Looks like it's loafing around. Or maybe it's hungry. The caravanners grew disheartened after.
All right, it's moving again. Did you hear some? Ah! Is that the mechanical crab?
It looks strong. Be careful.
Gather! Advance!
Drop!
I will have order.
Just try to escape. Hey, playing dumb won't save you.
It doesn't. I don't know why you're stealing mechanical parts. Stolen items must be returned. You came from the depths of the contaminated region, right? If you take us there, I'll give you some
It reacted.
We can't be certain yet. Its excitement.
Okay, So you want the crag to lead us into...
That's right. The contaminated region has a large and currently, if we charge straight in, we'll get lost like headless pigeons. Also, I've been studying this contaminated region recently, and
Paimon gets it now.
It doesn't have to. I gave it some components that it will definitely take back to the contaminated region. So long as it doesn't attack us, we can simply...
It seems to be really...
Listen to me. Wait, we'll be back soon. I'm not sure, but our priorities are we should return.
These are the mechanical parts that were stolen! You really got them back! Thank you all. Don't worry about the price.
2 is enough.
No, that won't...
No need. I've...
Reward?
But those parts are I retrieved the things you... Oh, and before we go, just a reminder, the forest has an intricate...
Noted. Thank you all.
Let's return to the village. The early...
Traveler and Paimon. Master, I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment. Do you need...
No need. A precise dose.
Oh.
But once I'm done, you can deliver the med... He gets a little nervous when I'm around for too long. I'll go prepare the medication. Traveler.
How is he? Doing... That's wonderful! Oh yeah. He asked me to tell you Suna didn't get mad, so he wanted to thank...
It's nothing.
Of course I did. Are you...
Yes, I'm leaving everything to you while I'm gone.
Huh? But
Many things are learned by doing. Deal with problems as you yourself see fit. You don't have to emulate me.
That's right! You... All right, then I'll do my best. Master, Traveler, Paimon, take care of yourselves.
You put too much confidence in... Let's return and find that crab.
We're here. This should be... Huh? Where's the... Did it secretly scuttle away?
You honored our agreement and as such, I'll hold... Glad you're satisfied. If you want... I want to see what happened there.
So this is the contaminated region that everyone's been talking about. Oh, it definitely looks different from normal. It's like really creepy and suffocating.
Do you feel unwell at all? Good. It's as I predicted. Elemental power confers a degree of resistance against the contaminated region's influence.
How do you know that?
I haven't entered the contaminated region for a proper investigation. My observations during our time here have all but confirmed my hypothesis. Look at these flowers. How are they different from normal? This flower species is formally known as the Sumeru rose, but it is also known as the ley line lodestar. They're sensitive to ley lines and emit varying amounts of light in response. Excessive brightness indicates a dangerous level of ley line activity in the surrounding area. From the looks of things, the ley lines around here are already out of control.
You're saying the contamination here is coming from lake?
I can't confirm that right. Let's take another look around.
You know, we haven't seen any animals this entire... The birds used to chirp.
This contaminated region, some animals,
Leaky ley...
like how plants, climate, this equilibrium is if normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However, the average
Then why are we okay?
I'm not sure why you are, but she and I are fine because our elemental capabilities allow us to adapt to this kind of change. Of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time in areas with concentrated ley line energy. The only one who... That's about it for the investigation. Environment setup complete. Excellent. Looks like
What's this?
a purification device that I made.
What a neat thing.
I wouldn't mind if that would actually work. Unfortunately, the purification device, if we want to permanently eradicate the that's right.
Huh? The mechanical...
Something's approaching. So that's it. Now that the ley line energy has stayed, get rid of them quickly. Don't let them get...
Gather! Live!
Starball! Whew. That's all of them. Hey! Where are you? Wait! Let's hurry and keep up. The mechanical crab went that way. Let's keep up.
Help! Help! This is order. Feel this ancient power. Burst forth. Gather.
Starball!
Spare me.
Hey, are you okay?
These injuries are superficial. Don't move, I'll patch you up.
Don't worry, we took it.
Oh, good. It's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
How do we explain this? It heard you shouting for help and brought us here.
It's faking it. Do you know what's inside the... No wonder the Academia wanted to completely ban...
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. We've purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village. At that point, someone will bring him to Kale for help. I already prepared So you think...
It's so hard.
All right, regardless of what you're thinking, that's why I'll give you another... Guess not. Well, make sure to hang on to it. And also, how do you feel about that?
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand.
It seems like it possesses limited help others to get parts. That's probably its thought process. It's getting late. Hey, over here. Come on, you big lummox. Raise your head and look up. Let's set up camp here.
All right,
Oh. Any
this place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons of...
You're not wrong, but the primary rainforests are very wet. You should always be for the next tasks at hand. Let's divide and conquer.
Leave it to Paimon.
I'm not expecting that. That's right. Their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame. The downside is...
Traveler, Tainari, Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting plants until we came here. Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground, and Paimon was...
Those were probably dead-leaf butterflies. My guess is that they mistook you for a bird. Never mind. The tent's up. Oh, you found some already.
Hey! Paimon understands it this time. It wants mechanical parts again.
Sorry, no part. That task wasn't important enough. If every little thing resulted in a reward, I'll note little things like this and give a cumulative reward at a later time.
It looks real...
After some further thought, it might come up with some weird misunderstanding. I'm off to prepare dinner. We'll take shifts on lookout.
We need lookout...
Yes, even though most animals fled because of the... It's settled then. Have a good night.
Paimon's getting sleepy. Is this because of the ley lines? It's been a while since we camped outside like this. This feels like when we just started adventure.
You're awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well? That's good. I was worried that you two wouldn't be able to sleep, so I specially... Don't worry. They're made from all Speaking of which, have you seen It was scampering around over there just now, but I don't know where... So you can tell. My sister... A ley line effluence of this... Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. The academia has... Topics related to mechanical life forms were popular in the Spontama for a time. Some of my juniors had also thrown themselves into such research. They proposed an intriguing idea. Use our knowledge to create a new and practical life form that could help humanity conquer nature. However, no matter which modules or parts are installed, a machine is innately a construct that receives and executes commands. They can never possess self-awareness like us or other living organisms. In their pursuit to discover the differences between mechanical and biological life forms, zealous researchers performed unregulated vivisections and other absurdly cruel experiments on animals. Research on mechanical life forms was thus banned. The irony is that the researchers became even more impetuous afterward. Who knows? Maybe this subject will be... That's it. I'm interested in the topic of mechanical life, but I don't like the researchers' attitudes. It's just my personal opinion. My ancestors and the Veluca Shuna of the desert coexisted together and supported one another. The bloodline of my people was born from this symbiotic relationship. So to me, all life is important. To understand life, you must first respect it. Life is not an expendable commodity, and knowledge should not be wielded like a scepter. These are the points of contention I have with some research. By placing yourself above other life forms, what kind of results do you expect to get from researching pure life with impure intentions? Really? Coffee? Did you prepare this for us? All right. Seeing that you're not planning on using it, many of your own parts are... All right. Suit yourself. The night watch is yours. Stay safe.
Don't worry.
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. Quick question. Me too.
Is there something we can do?
Extinguish our fire so we don't set the entire... Also, retrieve the pest-repelling devices from last night.
Got it! Paimon will take care of the...
All right. Let's meet... All right. It's about time. The effects of the ley line try to conserve as much... As I thought. The closer we get to the contamination source, the more mechanical monsters that appear.
Crumble apart! Ha! Duh! Ha!
Order guide you. Stabilize. Burst forth. Press the advantage.
Drop!
Yeah. Solidify. Live. Advance. I will have order. Witness my great undertaking. Come into being. Charge.
Starball!
Order guide you. Gather. Everyone on me.
Shake! It stopped here.
Upon closer inspection, the plant's ley line energies are also... Ready yourselves.
There's a ton of mechanical monsters here. We need to trace their lair.
Looks like there's no way to sneak by. Let's take care of them quickly.
Burst forth. Stabilize. Advance.
Drop!
I will have order. Charge! Solidify. Feel this ancient power.
Starball! What is this?
Ley line energy is spilling out from here. This device. It's extracting energy from the ley line. Who in the world would do this without considering the consequences? The ley lines won't be able to...
It's terrible! We have to stop it! Let Paimon see. Paimon...
Standing here is equivalent to being directly showered in ley line energy. Take Paimon and get out of here. I'll see if I can find a way to turn the...
Wait! You're also vulnerable to the... We're staying! We can't...
Then let's look for it together. If there is no...
You know where it is? Hey! Wait for us! What's this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be careful and watch your step.
Look! Someone's here! Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Turn off that machine! Why aren't you saying anything?
His body is cold. It's emaciated, and his eyes are sunken, likely from chronic malnourishment and stress. Almost forgot about...
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. Judging by this room's layout, the file room will definitely give us some clues. So
Wow! It's huge in here!
this place is a natural hiding spot with how hidden it is. The pipes continue further. Let's head in.
Did you two find anything?
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too long to read through them all. I found a tape recorder.
Tape?
Yes, the Spontima created a device that visually records experiments and consolidates the final production into a tape. However, these devices are expensive to make and aren't entirely stable. That's why they are...
Come on, let's watch.
Hold on. Let me figure out how to play the tape. It goes in there.
Carcata? Carcata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone? There you are. Look here. This is our new home. I, Abatui, will unleash my talents here and Oh, you're also quite happy. Yeah, listen up, Carcata. I'll use mechanical inspiration from the ruins. When you can understand our language and live among... It's fine.
Carcata is the mechanic, and that researcher named Abatui said he wanted to...
I remember now. I had a junior
Junior researcher?
Yeah? Oh,
Nothing. Paimon was just wondering...
he is, but academic progression isn't tied to age. I finished my studies a while ago, so subsequent students generally...
Oh!
Of course, age can be an issue. For a while, people always dragged me into pictures. I felt like some kind of animal on display. That isn't important. Let's go and see if we can find other...
Look! A date is written up.
That's quite the type.
It's rare that you malfunction. Seems that making... All right, there you... Water entered the Keela and caused it to... Look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? It's fine. Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful. I'm glad. Aren't the bunch of... Too bad it was just... Never mind.
After Abatui left the act, I thought he was...
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad person.
Following the serial number, the writing is sloppy. There's also an
Maybe
Sorry, Carcata. In my recent, when you're low on power, that is I've officially activated the conducting reset. I'm also getting tired, Carcata. They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I want to turn you into a living, breathing, and talking being. I'm not talking about modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities, but I've never seen an effective response. You are my finest success, but even you can't understand me. Carcata. Yes, it is what it is. In a few days, I'll sell the failed ley line extractor for some more and continue my experiments. This is no... If I place another... of course my heart decides to act up now. Why did I cut medication from up? Strange. Oh no, I have to shut it off. If we let... Right. I never input a command. In the end, it's just like the academia. I'm sorry, Karkata.
I see. After Avatui's unexpected death, the mechanical monsters were driven by their instincts and
Paimon understands.
because Karkata is structures similar to living organisms, the ability to cry and laugh, and capacity for perhaps only by building such a machine could he have. But if he had slowed down and saw Karkata as a friend instead of an Karkata can't speak.
What does that mean?
You'll see in a bit. But first, let's find the more of this transparent flooring. It feels like a maze. Below us is the final room. The control unit is likely in there.
The way ends here. Wanna try jumping down?
Advance!
Crumble apart! Starball!
Order guide you.
Rally! I hear everything! One with the forest.
Moments of birth. Burst forth. Stabilize. Charge!
Shake!
I will have order. Everyone on me!
Can't see?
Feel this ancient power. Fall in! Gather. This is order.
Crumble apart!
This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the ley line extractor should also... Without an external... Oh.
So, Karkata has been collecting parts
Karkata is unable. However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its. It's true that Karkata is.
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical.
Yes, but the important. No one knows how this thought came. If it really is as we've predicted, this research truly will make.
Karkata? Can you hear Paimon? Tainari says you're awesome!
It reached its limit. It hasn't recharged this entire time. It's a miracle that it managed. I'm going to confirm that the ley line. Let them be alone. Enshroud! The leyline extractor has ceased operations. Traces of leyline energy are still in the atmosphere, but moving on, those affected by the ley lines, according to the research material.
What the heck?
You two should return first. Although we've stopped the source. Listen, also, it'll take some time to tell the Adventurers Guild that the. Oh, and don't talk about Abatui.
All right. Then.
Why are you still? I'll take care of this.
Anyway.
I see. Once the excess... This is the
Is Karkata going? It's already damaged, but... Oh! Then how? Paimon really wants to go right now, but alright then. How are you feeling? Sleep well? We should go find Tainari.
Keep your voice. The lilac daphne, a daphne of the genus Thameliaceae, has a strong anticonvulsant effect. Extrapolating from these two datasets, it would be particularly potent against Piscine species. Hey, make sure you're getting all this down.
Karkata?
Oh, I thought I told you all to keep your voices low. Plants aren't afraid of.
You didn't disassemble.
Why would I do that?
But Paimon thought you.
So that's why you two barged in like barbarians at this hour. What I meant was, according to the Academia's policies, all products of research must be destroyed. That's why we... Anyway, the first thing I did was repair Karkata. During my time at the Academia, I took an elective course at the spot. We then buried Abatui together. After organizing the research materials, I kept some as a souvenir. I'm not with the Academia, so what do their policies have to do with me? On the other hand, I am the Forest Watch. All life brought forth in this world has meaning, and Karkata is no exception.
Wait, you just said life form?
The possibility exists, is all. Abatui only left behind maybe a conflict, but from a more rigorous perspective, it is impossible to conclude that Karkata is a real life form. But the possibility exists. I am willing. By the way, I'm not interested in continuing research on this subject. I'm just letting it hang out here because this place is relatively secluded. But as things stand now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to make it my research assistant. And what do you think? When people at the Academia included me in a group photo, they would also send me a copy. I have zero interest. After coming back yesterday, I looked through them. And